Okay, family, thank you so much for joining me once again. I think at this point, we need to tell Ibrahim Traore to calm down for us. Last time I watched a video, somebody was lamenting that, Ibrahim Traore, you came to office, you say you are going to change things in the space of 5 years, or within 5 years to 10 years, you will change things. I mean, we thought you are going to take things easy, one after the other. You are carrying everything at once. Honestly, before you try to finish, before you try to talk about a project finish here, once you start the editing, there's a new project starting over here. Before you think you are done, there's another project here. So the whole thing has become so many that we can't carry all at once. Traore, this man is proving that leadership is not just about wearing suits and being in V8, going up and down, blowing siren. No. Politicians are different from leaders. Let's understand this. Now, let me tell you what is going on right now. Burkina Faso just commissioned a 50 megawatt power plant. And while they are commissioning the 50 megawatt power plant, they are cutting short for another 120 megawatt power plant on the same day I'm talking about. Now, the 50 megawatt power plant which was commissioned has become a problem to Chad government.
God have mercy upon us.
Oh my goodness. Someone will say that, why would they commission a power plant in Burkina Faso and Chad will be having problem? Yes. Some media houses are beginning to do some comparison. The thing has become a problem to Chad government. Citizens are asking a lot of questions. So let me take you through what exactly is going on. This power plant, this is 50 megawatt power plant, which I spoke about in my previous video about this. I spoke about it and I told you that once it is ready, I will come on board and then we'll deliberate about it. I'll take you through the details. So the Prime Minister of Burkina Faso, Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo, officially inaugurated Burkina Faso's new 50 megawatt thermal plant in Pibri on July 21st, 2026. This is the date, the update we are waking up with. As you can see the video on your screen, that's the ceremony and the inauguration activities going on right there. The minister said certain things. I'm going to play those videos. You will hear a couple of things that the minister said. Now, this power plant was built through a public-private partnership. Now, when you look at the key detail of the plant was built within the space of just in 90 days. The plant was built just in 90 days. Just as politicians will give you a promise that if they want to build a power plant right now, it is going to take 4 years, election after election. No. Within a space of 90 days, which is, let's say, 3 months, right? Yes. A power plant is ready. Now, when you look at the cost, of the power plant, we are talking about 18 billion CFA francs. I'm giving you these key details because when we move to what happened in Chad, then you understand why I'm pressing and then mentioning this detail into, with all my strength. 18 billion CFA francs is what this 50 megawatt power plant cost, built within the space of 90 days. That's 3 months right there. Before this Pebre ceremony, which is the inauguration of the 50 megawatt power plant, the minister, according to detail, the minister laid the foundation stone for a new, more ambitious gas power plant in Sabah the same day. And this gas power plant in Sabah is estimated, the cost is estimated about over 133 billion CFA francs, expected to come online within, just this year, 2026. So we are going to talk about this before we go into 2027. Ibrahim Traore, he's carrying everything along. Now, when you look at what is next on board, additional plants are planned in Bobo, Kudugu, Kaya, Consilga, dozing over 220 megawatt combined, aimed at pushing national production above demand to guarantee stable power for industrialization. So the demand of the country, they are trying to generate or build power plant that will exceed the demand. So we have excess power left so that we have stable power available. What can be better than this? Ghana, we are struggling with doing so here. One time they will take your light left and right. I can be here and then light is gone and all that. But it's better than Nigeria, by the way. Now, how is this become a problem to Chad? What is this on your screen right here? What is on your screen right now is this channel is Chad 1 channel. This Chad 1 channel, we don't know what the government did to them, We can't tell, but they are always on the neck of the government. Just that I don't talk about it. Anytime something good happen in Burkina Faso, they will take that compared to what is happening in their country. Now, when you look at the detail here, the comparison, Burkina Faso's, the headline that they put there is that Burkina, 50 megawatt power plant in 90 days. It costs 18 billion CFA franc. In Chad, 20 megawatt power plant. It costs 40 billion CFA franc, and it was built in 10 years.
God have mercy upon us.
So they are asking question. You build 20 megawatt power plant, and it costs us 40 billion CFA franc. Burkina Faso built 50 megawatt power plant, and they will build it in 90 days. Yours that you build 20 megawatt, it take us 10 years to be built. And this 50 megawatt power plant, it costs Burkina Faso 18 billion. Your 20 megawatt is costing us 14 billion CFA franc. So they are doing the comparison. What is going on? Last time also the same comparison happened in Ivory Coast. Then you can see that they are doing the comparison to say that no, politicians, whenever they want to do a project, they overestimate, like times 3, times 4. All the ministers must chop from that project. The public coffers or the public purse is suffering in the hands of politicians. Like if they are going to do this road and the road is going to cost 50 billion CFA franc, the politicians will come out and say that it's going to take 200 billion CFA franc. Or the ministers will chop their money, or the ministers. So the people are beginning to ask questions that, what is going on here? Last time also, the data center in Burkina Faso, when they did a comparison with Ivorian's own, the price was too outrageous. So the people are asking questions that what is going on? This is the difference between politician and the military. This is the difference between honesty and corruption. Traore is just exposing these guys. No wonder they will never like him. They will want him to be out of the equation. And Chad 1 is not the only channel that publishes it. So, without wasting too much of your time, this is what the minister of Burkina Faso has to say in regards to this. So I want you to listen to that video before we move forward.
This is only the first step on the path we have opened as part of the Popular Progressive Revolution under the leadership of the comrade president of FASO, the path towards strategic autonomy and energy sovereignty. As you know, our country during previous administrations had rather chosen to focus on importing energy. Obviously, though, it is an option that has clearly shown its limits because obviously we remain dependent on the quality of production in the countries from which we import energy. Obviously, there are other uncertainties that arise and can disrupt the supply of electricity to our country. So today, the sovereignty of Burkina Faso is also advancing in the field of energy. With this 50 megawatt thermal power plant, it is obviously just one project among many. Because currently we have 7 projects underway, 4 of which are completed and 3 nearing completion. So this inauguration is just the first in a series of inaugurations that will follow soon. And this will allow us, upon the implementation of these projects, to have a capacity of nearly 220 megawatts. It's exceptional and it's historic because in such a short time, being able to produce this amount of energy in Burkina Faso has never happened in our history. Because it should be emphasized, as it illustrates today, Burkina Faso's determined march towards energy sovereignty.
The minister is saying that this has never happened in the life of Burkina Faso before. And this is a man that some people are charging up that they are going to take him down. They are going to...